friends and family, greetings, greetings. How are you? I hope that all is well with you, and I hope that all is well with your family. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video. All right, guys, so I know it's been a moment since you all have heard from me. Yes, I'm still around, and I'm still doing okay. As I mentioned in my last video, we had death in the family. My wife, unfortunately, her mom did pass away. So I've taken some time away from a lot of things, not just my videos, but recording, editing, and all that stuff, so forth. So now that I'm trying to get things caught back up, So now I have a moment to sit down and talk to my friends and family. So how have I been doing, guys, since I've been reprogrammed, which was, I lost count. I'm going to be honest with you, but it was maybe a little over a month ago. I've been seeing some good and I've been seeing some bad in the reprogramming. I tried to give it a moment, and then we had the issue with my wife's mom. It occurred, and I just haven't had the opportunity to reach out to the rep and be reprogrammed again. And not because things are really bad, it's just because there are some trouble areas that I need her to target a little bit more than it is set now, because most of the programs that are on my remote are set in there permanently. Well, not permanently, but I can't really change the settings past a certain point. And, that is kind of a headache, compared to how the way things were with my previous rep, which is neither here nor there. But what I did notice, guys, is I noticed that as of late, I've been having some issues with my back around L4. Because if you can remember in my previous videos, I did mention that, when I had the very first back surgery that I had, I had a herniated disc and a bulging disc. They only addressed the herniated disc, well, gave me a laminectomy, but they didn't bother the bulging disc. So now I'm starting to feel some pain below the surgical scar of the first surgery. So it means that obviously I'm going to have to go back and see a doctor. I'm trying to put off on it as long as possible. The thing that gets me is when I move a certain way, it's like I'm having some disc slippage. And it's like when I, move and it slips, sometimes it get in this right place and sits there. Sometimes it takes the wrong turn and it don't feel too good. Primarily, I just feel some pressure and a very strong dull ache around a 3. Nerve pain, still 0 nerve pain when it comes to my spinal cord stimulator, guys. If you want the God honest truth, the only thing that I feel is my limitation, because I cannot bend over and touch my toes like everyone else. I wish I could, but I can't at this point. And just some joint pain here and there. It rained today, so I was very stiff today, but yesterday was a pretty good day for me, so I did do a great deal of laundry and paid for it at the end of the day. My sleep patterns, they really it's pretty good. I'm not tossing and turning enough to where I have to document it, or notice, pain meds, yes, I'm still taking gabapentin. I finally figured out how to say it correctly. And, my anxiety medication. Speaking of anxiety, guys, I do notice that as of late, that it's like I've been having some anxiety going on, and it is very heavy. I've already had anxiety, but it's like since I've gotten my spinal cord stimulator, it's like I've been sweating a whole lot more, to the point to where if I hold my hand up like this, I can splash the lens literally, or it run down my arm. I spoke with my therapist about that. He did everything that he needs to do on his end, but without going overboard or whatever, I just sat down for a moment and I spoke with my rep, and my rep, she did tell me, well, the old rep, she did tell me that some anxiety could be the reason why, considering that you have pain signals going to your brain, and you have an electronic device in your body that is sending an electronic signal to intercept that pain and you have your mind trying to process all this stuff. That right there is enough to cause increased anxiety. That is enough to cause increased anxiety, as she said. But other than that, guys, everything is okay with me. My next video is going to be really soon. And this one here, you know, kind of like my spring break video, but longer. And we'll see how well I fare. But that's going to conclude today's video, guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, mash the subscribe button. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I release another video. If you have any questions, drop a comment and I'll happily answer. So I do thank all those who stayed until the end. And until we meet again, please stay safe, hold it in the road, and I'll see you in the next video. All right? Peace.